Hey guys, welcome to my YouTube channel. So today I would like to share few things which is very important because this session is for particular those people who want to create a content, who are just means aspiring content creator, YouTuber or Instagrammer who want to create a content for their Instagram and raise their influence. Okay. So number one thing which is very important, and a lot of people they make mistake in this, they have to identify their niche. What do you mean by niche? So let me clear one thing. Niche is just a area of work that you feel that this is for me. Because if you feel this is an area where I'm good at and I have a particular solution, I can make a good content around that problem, this is for you. But often I contact with the people and find that they confuse with the 2 or 3 topics, right? And they feel that whether this is for me or not, what will, if I will not succeed in this means area of life or in this niche, because a lot of people they're saying that this is not for you. But also there's a few people are saying this is for you. So this is the confusion, okay? So in this session, I'm just going to share a few proven tips that will certainly help you to grow and understand your niche. And niche, why is this very important? Let me share an example. When you visit to a physician, means a doctor, okay, when you visit to a physician or doctor, you pay 500 or 1000 rupees for a consultation fee, right? But just imagine that if you need to go to visit a surgeon for a specific surgeon, okay, what will charge? Similar to the same doctor, a physician, or he charges the high amount, right? Exactly. So why he would able to charge a high amount? Because he's a surgeon. Although if I'm telling a physician can help a broad area of treatment, because physician can treat you, your eyes and all the general problems, right? Means he cover a broad area, but he can charge a less amount. But physician can charge for a high amount for a specific problem. If a heart surgeon, he can charge a high amount for only one part, but physician can treat all the diseases, but not at that level. There's a difference between physician and surgeon is his expertise. Physician has a broad customer, means there's a lot of customer, they come and clients or patient, you can say, and he charge a less amount because he's just general doctor. Okay, although I'm not just against all the things, but this is a fact. Physician as a general doctor and he can prescribe a medicine, normal medicine, but surgeon who treat a major disease, right? And surgeon, that's why charge a huge amount because he has that kind of credibility and authority to treat your disease, and you believe it, right? Because he's a surgeon, you believe that consciously. He has done a lot of surgery and he's studied the same thing. That's why you consciously and acceptable that amount, whatever he charged. So this is a difference. So that's why you have to always work on your niche. Pick a niche and build an expertise or credibility and authority so that people can consider you as a credible person in particular that area of problem. So this is called niche. So now let's start and let me share my screen with you. Just a second. Okay. So find your niche. So number one thing is self-discovery process. Why is it so important to knowing yourself? You have heard a lot of time. First, you have to understand yourself. You have to get a clear vision so that you can proceed towards your process or whatever you make a plan. So this is very important because knowing yourself means you would able to take a good decision and choices. And we all know that we are sum of our choices and decisions we make in our life. Because if you make a good decision, it means that can push you towards your goal. But if you just make wandering things and making decisions and choices just randomly, don't you feel that you will not reach where you want to be? If you have a goal, if you have a particular destination in your mind, you have to make a plan accordingly, right? It means that first you have to understand that this is for me or not. So I'm just going to deep down for the process of self-awareness, means self-discovery process. And I'm going to share this very acclaimed fact because this is explained by the Simon Sinek in his book, Start With Your Why. Why means your purpose. We do anything there's a behind a purpose, right? Means or why. If we want to earn a lot of money, randomly we don't want to earn a lot of money, right? For that purpose, we have a reason, right? We want to spend for luxury things. We want to feed our family, we want to pay bills and all that. That's why we want to earn money, right? Although majority of people, they don't know reason of doing the things. So here, this book can explain and help you to understand that your why, your reason. Let me just a second. I hope you are able to see this. Find your why with the golden circle. This is a golden circle, and the core things is your why. The outside is how, and the outer boundary is your what. So often the companies and the people, they start with the what. Means if you go to counselor, most of the time they will ask you what you are doing. What means what you are doing is just your purpose, means what you are doing, a things, a task, right? But here the difference between, if you want to grow and going deep down to your process of refining your niche, you have to first understand that your why. Don't just go from outside to inside. Always try to push you from inside to outside. Means first, majority of people, they first identify their what, then how, and then why. Although if you want to succeed, first you have to identify your why, the reason why you are doing, the purpose. Okay, then how and what. Why is your purpose? How is your process? Okay, and what is your why your purpose, how your process, and what is also process but result of that process, right? When how means a process of plan you are making to reach a destination, and what is just outcome, right? So this is a difference. So that's why first you have to identify your why, the purpose of doing that thing. Because if you don't have a purpose of doing any kind of task, you have a destination, you have a goal, but you are not aware about that, why I'm doing this. You can easily understand that if you don't know why you are doing this, what will happen? After a few months, 1 month, 2 months, or maximum 1 year, you will give up. Because there's not any strong purpose of doing that thing. Majority of men, they are earning because they need to feed their family, right? There's a responsibility. This is a why. That's why they push themselves to earn money. Although there's a lot of time they feel frustration and anxiety and depression, all the things, but they don't quit because there's a strong why of doing that thing. Means earning money, once they stop the earning money, their family is put in danger and they will not able to bring a food. They will not able to pay for the education of their children. So this is a reason. You have to find your why, means a strong reason why you are doing this. And follow this golden circle, then you will be able to understand that this is my process and this will get refined once you get involved to follow these process. Okay. Just a second. Now the next one is Ikigai method. This is a very important. Just a second. Yeah, I hope you are able to see this. So Ikigai method said that what you love to do, means there's a 4 process. And if you just refine your purpose, whatever you listed, first you have to list 5 things. Okay. If you are confused about the niche, what area of life you want to go, what kind of problem you want to solve, make a list of top 5 things and let them filter from these 4 areas. Okay. Number 1 is what you love to do. If you choose 1 or 2 or 3 areas, means a problem that you want to solve. So filter from these kind of things. Number 1, first you have to understand what you love to do, means your passion. If you find that these 2 things I love to do, okay, just list down. Okay. Second is what the world needs, means your mission. If you find that, okay, this is things I love to do, then move to the next one, what the world needs. What is the things world's required, means there's a problem and world want a solution, then just move from the next one. Okay. What you are good at. If you find that this is the thing you are good at, this is the things that you feel that there's a potential and world's facing this kind of problem and I have a solution, move to next one. Whether you love to do, means whether you are good at or not. If you find that I'm not good at, I'm not asking you to just mastering in that thing. If you feel that I have a solution, just involve in the process of learning things, just involve in the process of acquiring any kind of a skill. Then after a few months, means 6 months or 1 year maximum, you will be a master in that kind of process to solving a problem. But there's the problem is if you don't have a passion to learn that kind of things, if you feel that this is not the thing that I congruent with my inner values, this is not for you. First, identify what you are love to do. Second, if you feel that words require this solution, move to next one, what you are good at, use vocation. Okay. And the last one is what you can get paid for. If you find that all the things is good, I'm feeling that this is for me, then put these kind of filter from whether you will get paid means for this or not. Because there's a lot of hobbies. If you love to walk, okay, world will pay you for walk. If you teach people how to walk, there's not potential because a lot of people don't know that, right? So this is not kind of things. But if you just go process in a relationship, I love to mentor the people, I love to solving relationship problem, and there's a lot of people surrounding me, they look for me for solution. Okay, next thing you are good at, I feel that okay, I'm just good, very good to solving a relationship problem. Then you can just move last one, whether world will pay you, of course, because there's a lot of problem in relationship and I will charge any kind of amount, certainly they will pay me. So now let's move, just a second, let me stop this. So these kind of things, which is very important. And the last one is 5P method. Before jumping to the 5P method, I would ask you, if you find your message, means if you find a purpose of life, purpose of doing the things, this is enough. Don't jump to the next one, because next one is also follow the same process, but there's something that's different. Okay, Ikigai method is helping a lot of people, millions of people, and this is a book. Okay, a Japanese author written this book, and worldwide is acclaimed, a very, very powerful book. And start with why is also very, very important thing. Means a concept, this is a very good concept. If you go over the TED Talk and you can watch the videos of 𝗬𝗵𝗵𝗴𝗍𝗍. Let's jump to the next one. Okay, 5P method. If you are still confused and if you feel that I'm not very refining things, I'm not getting essence of my purpose, essence of the expertise that I'm looking for, now the next one is for you. Okay, 5P method. Let me jump to the 5P method. Okay, so number one is your passion. I have already explained you how to find your passion, means whatever you're good at. Okay, if you feel that this is my passion, all the things, just refine it and find your passion from the above two things which I've just shared. Okay, now next one is problem. If you feel that this is the problem, what's required and facing these kind of things, and I have a solution, just move to the next one. Persona. Ask a question. Is there any kind of audience outside in this world who's looking for a solution for that particular XYZ problem? Okay, if you feel that okay, there's a lot of people are struggling with the XYZ problem and I feel that I can solve them, this is the problem. Okay, then move to the next one, is the potential. If you feel there's a lot of people in the world, there's a millions of people who are struggling with the relationship problem, is there any potential? Of course, because if millions of people are struggling with any kind of problem, it means that there is a huge potential. And if I'm asking you to just find a potential, means asking your question and refining to know that whether there's the potential or not. Reason behind of this is you will get paid for if you do any kind of things behind that outcome. And I'm not asking you to just seeing only the money, but if you feel that this is a problem and there's a potential, the next one is the payment. If you get paid for, you can help the people in a strong, what you say, it's strong purpose, right? Because behind anything, there's the motivation. And if you feel that I'm helping a client, I'm helping a patient, I'm helping XYZ, any person, and he get a solution, certainly he will happy, right? And happiness is just a final purpose. But you cannot help people without charging any kind of money, because you cannot go so far. You have to charge the money so that you can pay your bills, you can feed your children, pay the education bill and all the things. For doing long term, you have to charge. That's why I'm asking you, charging amount is important, because exchanging value, once you ask for a money, the other person understands that whatever you are giving a solution, certainly he will act, he will take action. But if you just give in free, I'm telling you this is a kind of free solution, what will happen? You don't take this seriously, right? So that's why exchanging value is so important. That's why the people can take action. Once they pay amount, they will take action, right? Because once you pay, your attention is just going to that kind of amount which you earn from your profession, is hard-earned money. So paying amount, bringing attention, and your mind is consciously asking you to take action because you have pay a certain amount. So this is the 5P method, okay? And if you find your passion, just give a thank you below in the comment box. And if you are still confused, let me know which area of life you are confusing, because this is enough, right? self-discovery process is itself enough to refining your process. And let me share a bonus with you. Okay, pick a pen and paper, write down whatever you just feel I'm a good at. Okay, 5, 6, 7, 8, whatever counts you, not more than 8 or 9. And ask with your relatives, with your true friends, with your colleagues. Show them list, okay, and ask them which 2 areas you feel that I'm a good at. Not asking 1 or 2%, but 5 or 6%. Once you get a feedback, you can understand that these 2 areas is just listed, and a lot of people feeling that I'm a good at. Then start doing brainstorming. Pick pen and paper and writing why this is important. If you find this, okay, this is the reason, then again write why. Just refining with your why means a question, you will get a sense of your niche, of your purpose of doing the things. And once you get a strong purpose, that's enough. Certainly you can, whatever, if you have a purpose to get rich, certainly you will. And if you have a purpose to making impact to the world, you can. So thank you for joining. And let me share. Okay, stop. So thank you for joining, and